This is the Villian Marty Scale, the Fight Nation heavyweight champion, the most conniving, malicious, and vindictive man in the whole of the wrestling world. I think people need to realise just who I beat to become champion. I won a tournament where I defeated Will Ospreay in the finals to become the champion. I defeated Doug Williams. I defeated Joel Redman. I defeated MVP. Whoever Fight Nation have thrown at the Villian, the outcome has always been the same. And this belt across my shoulder means I'm the very best. What Mark Haskins needs to realise is that when he steps in the ring with the Villian, he's stepping in the ring with his worst nightmare.
I genuinely believe that the Villian Marty Scurll is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. People disagree with me because, he continues to use every dirty tactic in the book to get the job done. He sells himself short because he does resort to those kind of tactics to get ahead. I know that when you have somebody like that who's willing to go above and beyond all the things that you would consider, legal in a wrestling match, that this is a dangerous cat. This is somebody who wants this more than anything.
I'll do whatever it takes to be the champion. I will do anything to keep hold of this title.
I've been given some tough challenges over the past few months. I've had to fight people like Yestin Reese, who's an absolute powerhouse. I've had to fight young, up-and-coming guys like James Castle, guys like Gunner, who's a global name in professional wrestling. And I managed to overcome the odds and become the #1 contender by defeating him. Tonight, I get my opportunity, and I won't let that opportunity go. I want to become the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion. So, Marty Scurll and I we've both been in the wrestling game the same amount of time. We've both come from similar backgrounds. We've both had, similar upbringings in the professional wrestling world. I know how good Marty is. He has his chicken wing submission finisher, and I have my bridging armbar submission finisher. What you're going to see is a war between two guys who want to prove that they are the better man.
How dare Mark Haskins try to challenge for this thing? I shall never be dethroned, and I shall not be dethroned by Mark Haskins. As good as Haskins is, he'll always be #2, while the Villian is here in Fight Nation.
I'm going to win this match tonight because I have no other option. This might be my only shot at the championship, and I will not be denied.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Wednesday Night's Wrestling, brought to you exclusively by Fight Nation. And in tonight's main event, the British Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the Villian Marty Scurll defends his championship against the man who's truly on a mission here in Fight Nation, the star attraction, Mark Haskins. But first up, it's singles competition, as the deranged Psycho Phillips makes his Fight Nation debut against a true veteran of professional wrestling, Doug Williams. Let's head down to Chris Hatch for the official introductions. Ricky Slatter is on commentary.
The fight contest is a singles match and it is set for 1 fall. Introducing first to my left, currently on day release from Worley Hospital, this is Psycho Phillips!
He's on day release, folks. Steve Linsky making sure everything is legit and above board. That's what we're paying for. Ready? And Steve Linsky calls to the bell, and we have a bell. Here we go, the opening contest of this week's Wednesday Night Wrestling. Brought to you by Fight Nation. Beamed right into your living rooms from the beautiful town of Weymouth. And straight away, I would not have expected that. Psycho Phillips is pushing Doug Williams in the corner. Clean break by Psycho Phillips. That was, not only was that not with a fight, I wouldn't slap Doug Williams' chest. Especially if you're not prepared to... Doug Williams is just going to get fired up by that. Psycho Phillips, well, he's a psycho. Psycho by name, psycho by nature. Only a psycho would go about slapping the chest of Doug Williams. And there you go, here we go. But we say he's the ambassador for wrestling, there's a reason we say it. If you want to see wrestling, you want to see Doug Williams. And Psycho Phillips might be a psycho, but I'll tell you what, I don't think he's impervious to pain, and Doug Williams is going to find out exactly what sort of threshold he's got. Oh, nice reversal there, though, with the legs. Look in the neck, Doug Williams is going to find a way out of this. Look at this, Doug Williams. Look at this, Doug Williams has got himself in a... What is Doug Williams doing? Oh, look at the athleticism of Doug Williams, and then grabs the foot. Absolute technique personified. One of the very best craftsmen in the game. Showing you exactly what Fight Nation is all about. If you were here last week, you'd have seen the high-flying action of Ryan Small and Josh Bowden. You'd have seen them fly around the ring. But wrestling is not just about the high flyers, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the submission wrestling. It's all about the technique. It's about wearing down the body just as much. And Doug Williams is an absolute PhD #1 candidate when it comes to technique. When it comes to the exercising of classic submission wrestling and wear-down moves. And Doug Williams, look at this, twisting the arm and driving all his weight down on it. And that's not going to be nice for Psycho Phillips. He's going to wish his day release was over incredibly soon. And Doug Williams continues to walk over. Just walk over Psycho Phillips as he walks over every single body part, the legs, the arms, the neck, the skull. Nothing is left to chance. Nothing is left unpunished, untwisted by the anarchist Doug Williams. Psycho Phillips pushes him back into the corner. Clean break asked for by referee Steve Linsky. And Psycho Phillips gives him one. Well, maybe he's learning. That might be the... He really is a psycho, this guy, isn't he? Absolutely. Would you really feign a punch to Doug Williams? He'd knock your teeth out. And Doug Williams is saying, he's getting that fist out. He is showing you the fist he's going to use to knock the teeth out. A test of strength, but he really is a psycho if he agrees to this. I'm telling you, he's an absolute psycho. Why would you agree to a test of strength with a man as strong as Doug Williams? Look at this. Psycho Phillips getting the barrel in. Well, I never thought I would see this. Doug Williams has been put down to the ground. Oh, my word. You want to talk about strength? Look at that strength by Doug Williams. From a horizontal position to getting the man down on one knee in 4 seconds. That is Doug Williams. But I'll tell you something, I don't want to leave out some other stuff. Doug Williams is also one of the most powerful men in wrestling. It's not just about the technique or submission, not just about the high flying. I tell you what, Doug Williams, you watch that power game. Look at that. Doug Williams thrown down to the canvas. And the other side, that is a very interesting technique. Uh-oh. Doug Williams is going to show you how it's done. Headlock, takedown, straight back into position. Psycho Phillips is trying to hang with Doug Williams, and Doug Williams is saying, look, Doug Williams, I tell you what, he's a man of respect, and he'll give credit where it's due here in Fight Nation. He's had a lot of battles in his career, not just in Fight Nation, of course, but all over the world. And one word would sum up Doug Williams better than any other, it's respect. Well, Psycho Phillips has just decided to turn this into a handicap match. Well, it would be Doug Williams and Psycho Phillips versus Psycho Phillips. I think the odds have to be on Doug Williams and Psycho Phillips. It's a handicap match, it's 2-on-1. Psycho Phillips, look at this guy, he's unhinged. Psycho Phillips getting that headlock nice and tight, and Doug Williams looking for an opening. test of strength right there and then, and exactly what you'd expect, Doug Williams standing on a rock. And Psycho Phillips does exactly the same. He is a psycho. He's trading power with Doug Williams. Psycho Phillips off the ropes. And Doug Williams, there you go. That's a combination of the power and the technique. He's not just got power, he's got a brain. Fez, I did not see that one coming, and Doug Williams completely caught off guard by that move. Double axe handle, catching Doug Williams right on the cranium. Huge clubbing blow, and Doug Williams is out of sorts, and this is not what you'd expect. I mean, on paper, this cannot be a more easy contest to call. You've got Doug Williams, he's got the power game, he's got the submission game, he's got the technique game, and Psycho Phillips as well. He's got the psycho game, I suppose. Well, all you could really say about him. Well, maybe that's what's actually proving successful. Maybe it's the unpredictability of Psycho Phillips here in this contest. Maybe it's got Doug Williams off his game. Doug Williams is known. Doug Williams is known for his tenacity. He is known for his patience. He is known for that raw determination to keep going. Maybe Psycho Phillips, maybe he's thrown that game off balance. But I'll tell you what, he won't be throwing the pain of those uppercuts or being shoved right into that barricade. Look at how much of a Psycho. Oh, there's another shot for your trouble. Oh, he went for it one too many times, and Doug Williams goes straight into the ring post. And Doug Williams is down at the hands of Psycho Phillips, who just sort of rolls himself into the ring and rolls himself back out again. I don't even think he knows where he is. He probably thinks he's in a ball pit somewhere, you know. Oh, Doug Williams is getting smacked off that canvas, and Doug Williams has found a way in. He's trying to get strength from someone. I'm not sure where he's going to find it. There's a huge elbow going off those trapeze muscles. Psycho Phillips with another one. I'm not sure the technique of wearing Doug Williams down is ever did anyone any favours. But Psycho Phillips, to his credit, is giving this a good go. He's got a reverse chin lock. Got a reverse chin lock on him. And Doug Williams' arm, it stays steadfast. It stays strong, it stays sure. Psycho Phillips is wrenching it. There's even more torque. He might just break his neck. If Doug Williams doesn't tap, he could risk serious injury, and Psycho Phillips breaks the hold with a clubbing forearm to the back. And Doug Williams in the corner. Chops to the neck. Wait a minute. This could be bad news for Doug Williams off the ropes. Oh, goes head first right into the top turnbuckle, and Doug Williams has absolutely no idea where he is, and he's down. This could be all. Psycho Phillips has gone in here. Oh, that would have been a huge debut for Psycho Phillips here on Wednesday Night Wrestling. What an impact he's making Fight Nation. If in your opening contest, one-on-one, you can take out Doug Williams, who, let's remember, former number one contender for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. Of course, that's about to be decided very soon as the Villian School defends against the star attraction Mark Haskins, as we have already seen at the top of this program. That is still to come. Doug Williams was in a match not that long ago and almost became that particular title holder. He almost became our champion. Oh, flick to the eye. Steve Linsky rightly admonishing him for that. Headbutt to the midsection. It's not often you see Doug Williams dominated like this. Ever since they were on the outside of the ring. Ever since Psycho Phillips managed to overturn Doug Williams and shove him into the ring post. It's been all Psycho. It's been all Psycho Phillips ever since that moment. And Doug Williams has been struggling to stay in this. And this is Doug Williams. Psycho Phillips says he's going to break his back. He's going to finish him off. Maybe he will finish him off. This is bad. And Doug Williams, one counter by Doug Williams. Oh, that was a desperation suplex. I'm not sure how much energy that took out of Doug Williams. Not sure what's left in the tank of the anarchist. There's a reason he gets called the finest thing in life, and that's because he keeps on going. And Psycho Phillips is going to have to pull something very special out of the bag to stop Doug Williams. And here we go, we're trading forearms. And you do not want to trade forearms with Doug Williams. I don't care how much of a psycho you are. But Psycho Phillips is getting the and Psycho Phillips might be even more crazy now because of that. And I think Doug Williams got every single bit of that one. I keep saying, does Doug Williams have the energy? Of course he has the energy, it's Doug Williams. And he cannot be bested when it comes to hanging on in there. Uppercut, headbutt, and Psycho Phillips is now in a real bad party place. What a huge knee there. And a T-bone suplex over the head he goes. And it is bad news if your name is Psycho Phillips, because Doug Williams is building up a head of steam. Headbutt, off the ropes he goes. There is a huge knee. That anarchy knee and the roll-up, and I thought he had him, but he didn't. 22 years a veteran is Doug Williams. Trying to lift him up, Psycho Phillips is fighting. He's fighting for real. There you go! He got him! I don't believe it! And Psycho Phillips with a senton splash, and this is surely over. He doesn't hook the leg! He didn't hook the leg, and that is a rookie mistake. If he'd have hooked the leg, he might have just had the biggest win he could ever imagine here in Fight Nation. And he's screaming at Steve Linsky, but it's not Steve Linsky's fault that Psycho Phillips didn't hook the leg. It's Psycho Phillips' fault. He's saying again he's going to finish him off. He's going to go for it again. It will be over if he hits it. He's going over the Chaos Fairy. He's going for the He's hooked him. He's hooked him. I thought he was going for the Chaos Fairy, but he's saying he's trying to hook the leg. And I think Psycho Phillips was caught off guard with that. What a hook. What a hook by Psycho Phillips, and Doug Williams has been absolutely wiped out. Cool. What a punch. Linsky is demolishing a 10 gun here. We're up to 6, and Psycho Phillips, I don't even think he can count to 10. And Doug Williams is the last split-second man just to get into the ring. And Psycho Phillips is taking off his stuff for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why he's doing that. And Doug Williams trying to get back to the vertical basis. Oh my God! He just loosened every single one of Doug Williams' teeth. What's he going for? Oh my word! Backdrop by Douglas, what a counter! Oh, Psycho Phillips does not want to be there for very long. Is Doug Williams thinking, oh, he's been caught? Psycho Phillips caught him with a forearm. And another one. Oh, I wouldn't go up there after him. I would not chase Doug Williams up the turnbuckle. And this is exactly why I took headbutt. Huge headbutt. See that bomb scare, that huge diving knee. Bomb scare by Doug Williams, count to 1,000,000. It's over.
Here's your winner,
Doug Williams beats Psycho Phillips in your opening contest and proves once again why he is still one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet today. Next, we have a special in-ring interview with Mark Haskins ahead of his British Heavyweight Championship match this evening. Let's head down to ringside and see what the star attraction has to say.
Mark, when we were in Eastbourne recently, you had the #1 contenders match with Donna. You managed to win that match. I'm going to ask you a very similar question. How do you feel going into your Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship match against Marty Scurll tonight?
Chris, tonight I have to fight the most dominant, the longest reigning Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion throughout this company's history. I know the villain Marty Scurll. I know he is going to use every dirty tactic in the book to try and leave here with his championship. And if that wasn't tough enough, this past week has been one of the hardest weeks of my life. See, 2 weeks ago, a fellow wrestler, somebody who many of you love and adore, the shooting star Chris Travis, unfortunately passed away. And while I was at his funeral, I received news that one of my best friends, somebody who inspired me, somebody who introduced me to wrestling, that when we were kids, we used to play fight with each other, unfortunately passed away as well. I've lost 2 close friends in the space of the past 2 weeks, and that's done a lot to me mentally. But the one thing it hasn't done is it hasn't put me off my game. If anything, it's inspired me more to come here today, to leave here as the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion!
He is certainly inspired.
Tonight, I don't do it just for me, I do it for them, I do it for each and every single one of you people here today. Because tonight, the villain will fall to Mark Haskins!
Mark Haskins, both fired up and emotional there, and appearing more determined than ever to capture the British Heavyweight Championship here this evening. That match happens right after our next commercial break. Stay tuned and we'll be right back with more Wednesday Night Wrestling. Next week on Wednesday Night Wrestling, we bring you the Lethal Lottery Tournament. 6 young talents have been entered and will be randomly drawn into tag teams. Each team will face each other, and the winning team will then square off in singles competition, with the winner to be declared the #1 contender to the British Heavyweight Championship. Don't miss out on Fight Nation Live. We'll be coming to Weymouth Pavilion on Saturday, August 20th. On Saturday, August 27th, we'll be at My Skate World in Eastbourne, where TNA Impact Wrestling superstar Mark Andrews joins us in singles competition. On Sunday, October 23rd, we head back to Weymouth Pavilion with British wrestling legend Doug Williams in attendance once again. And on Saturday, November 19th, we return to My Skate World in Eastbourne once more for our end-of-season finale dubbed The Future of Fight. Come and see Fight Nation Live and experience the hardest-hitting, highest-flying, most exciting professional wrestling action in the world today. Tickets can be bought from fightnation.bigcartel.com now. This is your main event of the evening. The British Heavyweight Championship is on the line as the villain Marty Scurll defends against the star attraction Mark Haskins.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this contest, Mr. Tom Scarborough. Introducing first to my right, the challenger. From Worcester, please welcome the star attraction, Mark Haskins!
Unsurprisingly, the overwhelming favourite to lift the title this evening. The people's favourite.
And his opponent too.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the greatest champion of all time, the villain, Marty Scurll!
And the thing is,
Silence!
oh, silence to me.
Shut your mouth! I am the champion, which means I demand respect, and that means when I talk, you people keep the noise down and shut your mouths!
Well, I don't know whether we would proclaim he's the greatest champion of all time, but I tell you what, with absolutely no question, he is the greatest Fight Nation champion of all time because he's the only one. Since Marty Scurll won the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, he has been undefeated. And when I say undefeated, I don't just mean undefeated in the sense that he's kept the title. He has never lost a match in Fight Nation. The star attraction, Mark Haskins, has so much pressure riding on this. There is so much he is fighting for. We have said it once, we'll say it again. He's fighting for himself, the fans, honour, legacy, and for those friends that he mentioned so poignantly already here in Fight Nation. We've heard what it means to Mark Haskins. We have seen the talk. We have walked down the aisle of walk. And now the talk is done. The walk is done. It's time to fight. It's Fight Nation. It does not get bigger than this. Here live on Wednesday Night Wrestling. And Marty Skill straight on the offense. And Mark Haskins is on the back foot. And Marty Skill classically beating down Mark Haskins into the corner. But Mark Haskins, he's got so much on the line with this. And he is kicking the boots. Straight back to Marty Skill. Harris, one goes Marty Skill. And the champion is sent back first. And he is hightailing and reeling out of that ring. Mark Haskins has got the champion on the run. Which is exactly what Marty Skill does not want to happen. The villain comes back into the ring of Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins has not taken his eyes off Marty Skill. Not for a single second, not since he started. Not since he started here in Fight Nation. He has never taken his eyes off Marty Skill. What are you looking out for in this contest? There are two things you want to be wary of. What can be summed up in one word? Well, that's excellence. That's a different word, but certainly applies to Mark Haskins and Marty Skill. And that word, ladies and gentlemen, can be summed up in submission. You are looking for submissions, because that is exactly how both these men would like to finish it. What a huge drop kicking, propelled himself from the outside to the inside of the ring. Mark Haskins with a huge kick to the back, and Marty Skill's neck drops the knee. And is Marty Skill's title? Is his title? Is his reign? Is it in jeopardy here this evening? You've got to believe it is. And Mark Haskins has just taken it and taken it and taken it as a rake to the eye by Marty Skill. Haskins suffers. Reversal, Marty Skill straight to the outside. And here comes the star attraction. Suicide dive. And he takes down Marty Skill. Mark Haskins believes it is his destiny to win this title. We've heard him speak about it so many times. He has been trying to prove a point to Fight Nation over the last few months. Get those events on DVD or on demand. Find them. Hunt down the Fight Nation DVDs to find out exactly how Mark Haskins got here. Oh, Marty Skill! Marty Skill just smacked his hand on that ring post. And Marty's going to possibly become a factor later on when he looks like crossface chicken wing. You can't effectively hit a crossface chicken wing if you've got no good arm. Huge suplex followed by a double drop kick. Double drop kick. Woo! I can only keep up with both of these men. I hope you're keeping up at home, because this is a deliberate pace. And that Marty Skill on the top rope. Oh, just kicked Mark Haskins. He just took his beard off. He just shaved Mark Haskins' face right off his skull. And the villain is holding up the belt. Yes, he is the champion. Right now, he is the champion. And Mark Haskins is currently being counted out by the referee, Tom Scarborough. If he gets the 10, it's over. Gets the 7 and Marty Skill pounces. The instinct of the champion. Mark Haskins is currently down in your main event this evening. This is for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. The undefeated reigning champion Marty Skill, the only champion we've ever had. Oh, he's right in the face. He's trying to rip off Mark Haskins' face. Oh, right on the knees. Right on the knees. And you know that Mark Haskins will be looking for that arm breaker. That arm breaker submission maneuver that he's used to top out so many people. It was how he became number one contender. Marty Skill will be looking for the crossface chicken wing. As Haskins looks for an arm break, but both men are trying to incapacitate each other to the point where this isn't going to be a submission victory. They're both working towards a total knockout. Marty scores Haskins. Huge body slam to the outside. That is completely unforgiving. That is not inside the ring. That is not a canvas. That is a solid hard wooden floor. And once again, Marty scores looking for the count-out victory. Mark Haskins is in real trouble here. There's already a count of 4. He's got to 5 and he's not steady. Marty Scurll is almost having a coronation in the ring. A recoronation, I should say. We're up to 7. There's no way he's going to make it. Mark Haskins isn't going to make it. No way he's going to get it there at 1 count. No, I do not believe it. I do not believe it. Puts on his Camilo. No, not even a 2 count. Mark Haskins, we were up to almost a count of 6, and Mark Haskins was nowhere near the ring, and somehow on the strike of 10 of the clock, Mark Haskins found that energy. He found that little bit of heart and spirit he had left over in his soul, and he crawled his body into that ring. Marty Scurll is in disbelief, and he's for a lot of people. He's for a lot of people. I don't think he can quite believe that Mark Haskins made it back into the ring. There's a huge open strike to the right-hand side. Scurll's almost begging Haskins to get to his feet. Marty Scurll does not see what the fuss is about. And Mark Haskins won't give up. Mark Haskins won't die. We've seen this before from Mark Haskins. He will not surrender. Not on this night. Not with this much on the line. It is his destiny to win this title. He truly believes that. And he won't give up. Forearm, kick, jumping kick. And he just wiped out the villain Marty Scurll. And the champion's just been struck a serious blow to his title reign. This place has come absolutely unglued. 4 outs for Haskins. Scurll trying to find me well into her feet. Reversal by Scurll. Mark Haskins goes on the top. Ray flips right out of it. Comes back. Hugs him. He's got the arm. He's got the knee. Oh, he's got the sharpshooter. Oh, absolutely nowhere. He's got the sharpshooter. Will Scurll top. The title's on the line. He got to the rope and the referee has to break. Mark Haskins was a second away from becoming the champion. Marty Scurll has hung on by the skin of his teeth. I truly believe there's not a second and Mark Haskins would have had the number of the villain. Oh, well, there you go. Once again working over the arm. Be very difficult to rescue an arm breaker. What are there? What are those? What are those by Mark Haskins? Oh, he's bending the fingers. The hand on the arm that he's already been trying to damage. Oh my word! I think he just broke his finger. Oh, the pain Mark Haskins must be under there on the forearm. He feigns the kick. And that is vintage Marty Scurll. That is vintage. Dylan. Took his legs out from under him. Mark Haskins, what a kick! What a meteoric kick! And there's a huge knee shot. And the leg. Mark Haskins. No! It was a split second. A hair's whisker, a cat's tooth, or whatever you want to call it, the smallest distance you could possibly imagine. And Mark Haskins is going to have to dig down real deep. And so is the villain Marty Scurll. This is your main event of Wednesday Night Wrestling. Fight Nation bringing you the very best action you've ever seen. Brilliant move there by Marty Scurll. He's got Haskins prone. A huge kick to the midsection. A suplex out. He's got him. He's got him launched. He's got him launched. He's got the arm breaker launched. Marty Scurll's got nowhere to go. Marty Scurll's got nowhere to go. He's tried once. Oh, did he get to the ropes? There's a 5 count of Mark Haskins. Haskins. Mark Haskins looks exhausted. He looks like that was his last chance. He has that X on his face. He is wondering what he's going to have to do. Marty Scurll has held this belt since it first existed. There has never been another champion. Roll through by Marty Scurll. He's going for the chicken wing. Oh, he almost had it on top of Mark Haskins. Fights out. There's a forearm smash. Mark Haskins here. He's just avoided. He's up to the top. What's he done? Oh, it's a goal. Oh, my word. Mark Haskins, that could have been absolutely disastrous. Maybe it was disastrous for Mark Haskins' chances of becoming champion. Oh, my, no. What is he going? Oh, no. Oh, that's it. Mark Haskins, his time now! I was going to say his title hopes have been dashed, but somehow Mark Haskins found a way. He found a way to power that shoulder up into the air here in Weymouth. Marty Scurll is beginning to seriously question Mark Haskins. He's beginning to seriously think whether or not he can actually do it. Can he put down Mark Haskins? He looks like he's summing up for it. He's tried the chicken wing once before. You've got to believe he'll look for it again if he can. Mark Haskins, his body is heart, willing himself to stand up, to carry on fighting, not to give up. And Scurll calls for it, and he's got it. Has he got it? Haskins breaks out of it. Reversal, shoots forearm. Marty Scurll is reeling. Oh, there's a knee to Haskins in reply. And he can't clothesline. He scouted Marty Scurll's clothesline, and he just knocked Marty Scurll out of his socks and his shoes with that one. And we got a count going on. And I'll tell you this much, if it gets to 10, I know for a fact that the Villian Marty Scurll will retain. Mark Haskins, if Mark Haskins wants to fulfill that destiny, he is going to have to get up before the count of 10, because if he doesn't, his hopes will be dashed, and he will have lost the opportunity of becoming the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion. But Mark Haskins will not quit. He's literally pulling himself up, inspired to the ropes. He makes the count of 10. But the villain is still down. The villain is still trying to get his feet. But Mark Haskins, he can feel it. They can feel it here in Weymouth. Destiny is on the telephone, and it is ringing Mark Haskins' number. And the villain turns round, goes over to get a referee. The referee just got completely knocked off his head. And he just kicked Marty Scurll. And he just kicked the villain in the head as well. Mark Haskins is on the bottom going, there's no referee. There's no referee. Mark Haskins has the title won. There is no referee. Mark Haskins knocked the referee out by mistake. There is no one to count Mark Haskins as the new champion, and he is desperately trying to wake up the official. He's trying to breathe some life into John Scarborough. Mark Haskins had the championship. He had it won. Scurll was down for a 10 count. He's picked up the referee. He's trying to get the referee. Wait a minute. From behind. Scurll from behind. Mark Haskins doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Oh no. Oh no. And Scurll on the umbrella. And the referee. Oh, come on, not like this. This absolutely stinks. I cannot believe it. And Mark Haskins. Somehow, someway, Mark Haskins has done no deep, and he's found every little bit of reserve he's got. Mark Haskins is not even moving. He managed to kick out, but he can hardly move. Marty Scurll has thrown everything at him. He even just cracked him in the side of the head with an umbrella. He couldn't even weaponize. He couldn't even weaponize himself to take down Mark Haskins. He's got the umbrella again. Someone's got to do something about this. Mark Haskins is still trying to get to his feet. There is no quit in Mark Haskins. I don't even think he has tried this technique before with MVP, and MVP got disqualified. Oh! And the referee sees the umbrella. Oh, history's going to repeat itself again. The audience here are in absolute revolt. There's going to be a riot if he gets DQ'd. Everything that Mark Haskins is fighting for. And he's saying to the referee, don't screw this. Don't tread on my dreams. Oh, a low blow. A small package now. Come on, not like this. The low blow. This is typical Villian. Oh, my Lord. Woo. This is a main event. This is a main event. This would headline any show, anywhere, any place in the entire world. And the fans here are in absolute disbelief about what they're witnessing. Marty Scurll has tried every single technique that we have seen him utilise since becoming champion. He has used every single trick in his book. He's low blows, he's used weapons, he has tried every low down dirty trick he knows. And he's looking at the belt. He is looking at the championship that he has proudly worn since we first had a belt. What must be going through his mind? Oh, I didn't want to know. I knew I didn't want to know, and there was a reason. He's intentionally going to get himself disqualified. You can see this coming a mile off. And the referee is saying you can't do it, and he knows it. Marty Scurll wants to get disqualified. He wants to get disqualified. He just shut the ref down. He wants to get disqualified. He'll retain. He knows it. No, Mark Haskins. No. He's got him in. He's picked him up. He's got him. Let's take him out. He picked him up. He got him.
We have a brand new British heavyweight champion, and his name is Mark Haskins. What an emotional and hard-fought victory for that man right there. And what a superb main event here on Wednesday Night Wrestling. Next week, we'll be seeing the opening contests in the Lethal Lottery Tournament, plus we'll be announcing the very first challenger to Mark Haskins' newly won championship. All that and more. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all next week for more Wednesday Night Wrestling.